Hello, what's up everybody? Today I want to show you another deck of mine. It's another commander deck. It's Grand Arbiter Augustin, and he costs 4 mana. He's a 2/3, and all your white spells cost 1 less and all your blue spells cost 1 less, and spells your opponent casts cost 1 more to cast. So the story behind this deck is that years ago, when Commander first came out on Magic Online, I built the first deck, and it was a 5-color Sliver Queen control deck. But then I realized that I wanted to build a deck that utilized the Commander more. So I was looking for a legendary creature that I thought was pretty powerful in a one-on-one game, and also has a control component to it, where you can play around with your 40 life a little longer. So a control deck is more viable there, I think. So I play 33 lands, and then all the accelerators that let me play my commander on turn 3. So I have Signet, Samir, Mindstone, Sky Diamond, Talisman of Progress, and also I have some 2 mana counters that I can play for 1 mana with my Grand Arbiter. So like Miscalc, Memory Lapse, Mana Leg, Remand, things like that. Syncopate, Condescend are great, so you can announce them for 1. And then I also play some creatures and cards that just become better when you have your commander out. For example, Annex is pretty good then because it costs 1 less. So it has the same mana cost like Stone Rain, for example, but you get the land, so it also ramps you. Deep Analysis, Oblivion Ring, Compulsive Research, Psionic Blast, just great cards, but when they're cheaper, even better. Ojutais Command, because this card costs basically 2 mana when you control your commander, because it's both blue and white, so it reduces multicolored cards 2 times. And then for my finishers I have Decree of Silence, Amnesia, Guile, Medomai, because that's pretty great for 4 mana, getting extra turns. Sphinx, I play some Sweepers, because that's what I played in my first version of the deck, and I never took them out because they are great. Magus of the Tabernacle is a debatable card, because I added more and more creatures to the deck, like Chaos Spell Snatcher and Trade Wind Rider, Trinket Mage. Steel of the Godhead is obviously great with our commander. And Talia supports the mana denial for our opponent even more. So that's the deck. Let's see if we can annoy some opponents, get some wins, and have some fun. We found our opponent. Our first opponent here. So he has Sign of the Ur-Dragon, don't know. It's a pretty cool strategy. So he gets this out, copies a bunch of when it attacks triggers, so he gets some dragons for free, or he can shoot something. So I don't have an accelerator, but I do have 2 pretty good interactive cards early. Etherling, also not a very good card, but I play it just to try it out. And I think it's also a pretty fun card, so yeah, there's that. So I drew a Chancery, that's the bounce land where you have to return a land card to your hand, and adding 2 mana, and comes into play tap. So he has a tap land on his own, so I think I just play my island and say go. yeah, he's showing us the Golgari colors. So maybe he's base Golgari, but no, he has a tropical island as well. So maybe it's just straight 5 color, but plays a swamp. Okay, I'm going to memory lapse this one. Okay, so he draws this during his next turn. I don't think I need to have forbid this turn. I'd rather just get this out, bounce my untapped land, and have Swords Closure still available during my opponent's turn. So the worst scenario, of course, is if he somehow destroys or steals my Chancery. That's why I don't like these lands as much as other players do. But they are card advantage in some ways, so there's that. Still waiting for my opponent to respond to this trigger. So I think the game is not going as I want it to go, but it's not that I'm super far behind. I can play my Grand Arbiter next turn, but do nothing else. It would be really cool to use my swords this turn, and then maybe this Grand Arbiter can live long enough that I can gain enough of an advantage. So our opponent is back. I return my island and it's his turn. So he just recast his arena. Okay. And now I think I'm stick to my plan. Just play the Grand Arbiter and Sickle. So he draws this extra card. Can't do anything about that. So let's see what's his plan now. Everything costs 1 more. So there's some value already in this card. So his expedition map was 1 mana more. Alrighty. For a land card, so he got Cavern of Souls to shut off my my counter magic. So that's rude. So is that, yeah, it counted this way. It's not like you gain control or something. Okay, so that doesn't work. So let's see, what do I want to do? I think I could just Oblivion Ring his Phyrexian Arena, and play my Morph, or just play Etherling. I think because I'm expecting him to drop an Dragon next round, and I might Mind Control or Swords it. I think I can go with this route of casting these two cards, so he loses the value from the arena. Okay. Alright, so now I can turn this face up for 6 mana and basically counter his spell and then cast it myself without paying its mana cost. shows dragon as expected in this dragon legendary big Lala deck. So I think here it comes, costs one more. Alright. So Decree of Silence. So that's 7 mana. I just have 5. Remember, I just play 33 lands. Because this generates a lot of mana, and I have all these mana rocks, and I can allow to mulligan pretty aggressively. So I think I just steal his creature and keep up Coastal Tower. So attack and pass the turn. So now he has 7 mana, but he can only cast a 6-drop. He can't even cast multiple 3-drops. So a lot of the time you don't actually see what the Grand Arbiter is doing for you. Yeah, much like Celia or something. So these effects are undervalued in deck building a lot of the times, I think. So Mirari's Wake, that's fine. I obviously don't like it because now he generates so much mana and all the babbling about mana advantage is gone. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I could have kept Forbid mana open, but then I had to have him his attack, or maybe I should sort this first and keep this open for later turns. So anyways, what do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to attack. I could turn this into Steel Hellkite, I think. Do I play this card? But I don't even have 5 mana. So just going to attack here, and I think I'm just playing out my sword career, keep sword closures and Forbid up. Now he has a big turn, potentially. Maybe he has 4 lands. He also has a utility land in Volred's Stronghold, but at the moment there are no creature cards in his graveyard, as you see. Prismatic Omen, so now every land is each basic land type in addition to their land types already. So yeah, this makes some cards pretty busted, but I think there's a card for each. Oh, there it goes. So it's not uncounterable. So I think I just counter it? Yeah? No? Yeah, I think I'm just going to counter that. And I'm also going to buy back it with my Decree of Silence, maybe? And my Etherling? No, I don't need Marshaku at all. So, maybe it's just this. Okay, counter it. Alright, that worked. So I don't know why he doesn't want to tap this, but I assume he has another dragon. But then I could source the closures this. No, he has the Diabolic Tutor, that's alright. So I assume he gets a dragon for his next turn and makes it uncounterable for my forbid. That's a pretty clear line, but obviously he might have another plan. So I drew my land. So that's cool because I can keep up Kill Spell Snatcher, and I think I'm going to loot. Or do I want to attack? Is the damage important here? So I hit for 9, so it doesn't change the clock. So I think I'm just going to, going to run out my Kill Spell Snatcher and my Etherling and attack, and then keep up Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, sounds good. There you go. So let's see what he was searching for. Okay, he searched for that card. That's alright. I think he searched for that because it's uncounterable and deals with my biggest threat and gives him a pretty decent one. He could already use its ability. Quite often. And he can also put the cards into his graveyard to get them back with a Vorad's Stronghold. So Exhume. He has a Steel Hellkite and I have nothing. So I wish I could loot, of course. Yeah, that happens, I think. Alright. I think I let this resolve. So what does it do? It can be unblockable and it can deal 9 damage. So he's dead in 2 turns, but he's gaining life, I think. So this gives this card haste, so I can just sort it. Oh, maybe I sort this. Because he could just recast it. Yeah, I think I'm going to sort this one. This might be a mistake. It's kind of an intuitive play. But I think that's alright. Alright, so I drew a Steel Hellkite on my own. So I think I have to block this card. just attack with all my creatures. So I only have 6 mana, so I cannot pump this one, but I think that's alright. So maybe I want to loot. I think I do. So Preordain, don't need that I think, but Forbid is also not that great. So I think discards the Forbid and just take and play my own dragon. Of course now he has everything he needs. He has a lot of mana. He has his commander ready to attack, and he can push it through pretty easily, I think, and then get some advantage somehow. I don't know. So let's see what he's about. Alright, can't do anything, so just going to yield here. So he found Balefire Dragon. Okay, so he attacks, but I'm obviously going to block. Okay, so he has 1 card left. So that's why I wanted to get the dragon. I think there's a dragon, when it attacks you can shoot for X and 1 red. So he might make a mistake, or yeah. Alright. So yeah, I think that's his blocker. Okay. Ghost Quarter, okay. So let's see. What do I want to do here? When I attack with all my creatures and gives this unblockable, he blocks my commander and goes to like 1 or something. Don't even have enough mana, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. So I think what I want to do first is cast my Preordain. So don't need those. So another land. Okay. So I think just going to loot Mana Crypt. Okay. Discard this land here. So I can play out my Mana Crypt. Remember that I still have this up when I down pump. So I make this unblockable. Get in with this only, and then kind of I kind of have to, yeah, he's recasting that, so that's a little slow, but that's alright. I think I kind of have to set up a win next turn, so I might just push damage here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So he's a 7-2 and he becomes an 8-1. So take my opponent. So he goes to 6. Play out my ghost quarter. So he's not even returning his dragon. Ghost quarter, of course, being great against Cavern of Souls, but at the moment I don't even have a counter spell. I don't have any spell, but could become good with the Karu Space Snatcher. So it's the first ability of Etherling being pretty relevant here. Yeah, that what I was expecting. That is what I was expecting from this card, to be a pretty solid control finisher, but not that spectacular. But it's pretty good here, turns out. So what's his move? Dragon Lord Ojutai. Alright. So he wants to find a solution, I think. So he's just going to attack. No, this is one. Oh, I see. It's the other Ojutai. It's the Vigilance. Taps something down. 1. So he taps down this. That's okay. I take my damage. And no activation. Okay. Oh, you can activate him only once. Okay, and he's... Yeah. Okay, that was... I wasn't reading that you can only do it once, I think, a turn. Okay. So that's the game. We managed to win this one. I think I like this commander deck of his very much. That's a pretty cool strategy. But we were crushing him. Yeah. Keep it up. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.